There are places on our planet where time settles into the soil, stones and air. These are landscapes where the past is not just remembered, but felt, where every breath seems to carry echoes of ancient footsteps, and every sunrise reveals the silent persistence of history. In such places, the present is inseparable from what came before, and the future is shaped by the stories that linger in the land. England is one such place, a magnificent time machine built of earth and memory. Its rolling fields and weathered stones are more than scenery. They are living witnesses to centuries of human endeavor, triumph and transformation. Here, the landscape itself is a vast, open book, its pages written in green hills, winding rivers and the enduring silhouettes of ancient monuments. Every hill, river and ancient wall has a story to tell, whispering to those willing to listen. The gentle curve of a stream may trace the boundary of a forgotten kingdom, while a moss-covered wall might mark the edge of a Roman road trodden by soldiers and merchants centuries ago. Even the quietest corners of the countryside are alive with the memories of those who once called this land home. Here the past waits patiently to be discovered, coexisting with the modern world. Medieval cathedrals rise beside bustling city streets, and ancient ruins rest in the shadow of glass towers. The old and the new are woven together, creating a tapestry where history is not hidden away but celebrated and cherished in daily life. A sleek train might speed past a field where Roman legions once marched. The hum of modern life is layered over the silent stories of the past, reminding us that progress and tradition are not opposites, but partners in the ongoing journey of a nation. Each journey across this land is a passage through time, where the present rushes forward even as the past lingers just beyond the window. This layering of ages makes England captivating, inviting us to see beyond the present. In a single glance, you might witness the remnants of prehistoric settlements, medieval castles, and Victorian bridges, all sharing the same horizon. It is a place where history is not confined to museums, but lives and breathes in the open air, waiting to be explored. It asks us to imagine the lives lived and the resilience of the human spirit through change. Picture the hands that shaped these stones, the voices that filled these halls, the dreams and struggles that unfolded beneath these skies. Each ruin and relic is a testament to endurance, creativity, and the unbroken thread of human connection across generations. This is not just a holiday, it is an exploration of our shared human story. As you wander through these storied landscapes, you become part of a continuum, a living link between the past and the future. Every step is a chance to reflect on the journeys of those who came before, and to find your own place in the unfolding narrative of this remarkable land. You might stand before prehistoric stones, feeling the weight of thousands of years. The air is thick with mystery, and the silence is profound, a silence that speaks of rituals, gatherings, and the enduring questions of existence. In these moments, history is not distant or abstract, but immediate and deeply personal. Who were the people who raised them? The questions linger, as tangible as the mist. What hopes and fears did they carry? What stories did they tell beneath these same skies? The answers may be lost to time, but the wonder remains, inviting us to imagine, to seek, and to connect. England fills you with curiosity, a desire to connect with those who came before us. It is a place that encourages questions, rewards exploration, and inspires awe. Whether you are tracing the footsteps of kings or the quiet paths of everyday people, you're invited to become a seeker of stories, a witness to the enduring spirit of this land. We will travel across miles and millennia, touching stones of fortresses echoing with history. Each fortress stands as a guardian of memory, its walls bearing the marks of battles fought and lives lived. To walk these ramparts is to feel the pulse of history beneath your feet, to sense the courage and determination that shaped a nation. We will walk through villages where time seems still, listening for echoes of history. In these quiet places, the past is not a distant memory, but a living presence, felt in the rhythm of daily life, the warmth of community, and the enduring beauty of tradition. This is England, a land wearing its past like a crown, inviting us to witness its majesty. Here, every journey is a step through time, every moment an opportunity to connect with the stories that have shaped our world. In England, The living time machine. History is not just remembered, it is experienced, cherished and shared with all who come to explore. Castles speak powerfully of England's dramatic past, their very presence a testament to centuries of ambition, struggle and resilience. These ancient fortresses rise from the landscape like silent sentinels, their stones holding secrets that have shaped the nation's destiny. They are monuments to power, conflict and survival, witnesses to the ambitions of kings and the hopes of commoners. Each weathered wall and towering battlement tells a story of battles fought, alliances forged, and lives forever changed within their shadow. Approaching Warwick Castle, you feel awe, hearing echoes of history in every footstep. The misty air seems to carry the distant sounds of clashing swords and triumphant cheers, as if the past lingers just out of sight, waiting to be discovered. These stones have witnessed sieges, celebrations and betrayals. They have absorbed the hopes and fears of those who sought refuge or plotted within their walls, and their surfaces are etched with the passage of countless generations. Walking through Dover Castle, you tread floors worn by kings and knights, feeling the weight of history beneath your feet. Every corridor and courtyard invites you to imagine the lives once lived here, the royal banquets, the tense councils, the moments of quiet reflection. The Tower of London, a royal palace and feared prison, whispers tales of intrigue, ambition and tragedy. Its walls have seen the rise and fall of monarchs, the imprisonment of traitors and the heartbreak of those who never left its gates. Visiting such places is an emotional encounter with the human cost of power. The silence of the courtyards and the solemnity of the ruins remind us that history is not just a story of glory, but also of sacrifice, loss, and endurance. From Corfe Castle's haunting ruins, where the morning sun casts long shadows over broken walls, to Windsor Castle's magnificence and living tradition, each fortress offers a unique window into the past. They invite us to reflect on the passage of time and the enduring spirit of those who built and defended them. They stand resilient against time, reminding us that history is often a stormy sea, unpredictable, sometimes violent, but always shaping the land and its people. The stones endure even as the world around them changes. These castles are lighthouses, weathering history's gales, guiding us through the mists of time. They invite us to listen closely, for if we do, we might just hear the whispers of those who came before, echoing through the stones. England's cathedrals are monuments to the heavens, drawing the soul upward. Inside Canterbury Cathedral, you leave the modern world behind. These buildings were feats of ambition and devotion, built by generations. In Durham Cathedral, you witness a masterpiece of human ingenuity. These cathedrals are living places of worship, connecting us to an unbroken chain of human experience. They're more than beautiful buildings, they carry the hopes and faith of a nation through time. The heart of England's story is found in its villages and towns. Here the past lingers in every stone and every winding lane, whispering tales of centuries gone by. These places are more than just dots on a map. They are the living, breathing soul of the nation, where tradition and daily life intertwine. Walking down a cobbled lane in Castle Combe feels like stepping into history. The gentle echo of footsteps on ancient stones reminds you that generations have passed this way before, each leaving their mark. The honey-coloured cottages with their climbing roses and weathered doors seem to stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time. These are living communities, not tourist attractions, where life unfolds against immense age. Children play in the village square, shopkeepers greet familiar faces, and the rhythm of daily life continues much as it has for centuries. The sense of belonging here is palpable, rooted in shared history and simple rituals. In Lavenham, timber-framed houses lean at angles, their beauty and their imperfections. Each crooked beam and uneven window tells a story of craftsmanship and resilience, of families who built and rebuilt through the ages. The village's charm lies in its authenticity, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who called it home. Streets like York's The Shambles tell stories of everyday history. Here, the overhanging buildings seem to lean in close, as if sharing secrets from the medieval past. The narrow lanes, once bustling with merchants and market stalls, now invite you to imagine the lives that shaped these storied walls. History is not just about battles, it is about ordinary people creating a nation's fabric. It's found in the laughter of friends outside a cottage, in the footsteps of families strolling through the streets, and in the quiet moments that make up everyday life. These villages are woven together by countless small stories, each one adding to the rich tapestry of England. Exploring these places awakens the senses, connecting you to the continuity of English life. The roughness of ancient stone beneath your fingertips, the scent of blooming gardens, and the gentle hum of village life all draw you into a world where past and present coexist in harmony. These villages are precious heirlooms entrusted to us for a short while. They remind us that we are part of a much larger story, one that began long before us and will continue long after. To walk their streets is to become a guardian of memory, cherishing the beauty and history that make the heart of England beat. Some historic landscapes are marked by silence after great violence. Standing on a battlefield is poignant, where a nation's fate was decided in hours. At the Battle of Hastings site, the landscape tells the story of strategy and struggle. Culloden Moor is a place of immense sorrow, marked by memorial stones. These sites teach us about the cost of conflict and human tragedy. Visiting a battlefield requires imagination, feeling the gravity of history. These fields, now beautiful, contrast their violent past, showing nature's healing power. By visiting, we pay respects and ensure stories are not forgotten. History in England is a living entity, carried in traditions and customs. Events like cheese rolling at Cooper's Hill connect the present to the past. Folklore and festivals are woven into the calendar, celebrating cultural memory. Local legends keep the past alive, infusing the landscape with magic and mystery. Witnessing these traditions shows history in action, celebrating what a culture remembers. These events offer travelers a chance to participate in history's ongoing narrative. Breathing traditions are the soul of the country, captivating and lively. A nation's story is told through its food and drink. The flavors of England reflect its history and landscape. Traditional dishes like the Cornish pasty connect us to industrial heritage. Regional specialties tell the story of the land, like Cumberland sausage and Stilton cheese. The pub is central to English culture, offering warmth and company for centuries. This connection to the past is about simple, honest food and drink. Eating these foods makes us part of a continuing story, tasting England's culture. A journey through England's landscapes is a journey within ourselves. Touching ancient stones connects us to humanity's river. The emotional impact of these encounters stays with us long after. By visiting, we become part of their ongoing story, adding our presence to history. We are witnesses with a responsibility to learn and appreciate. This act of engaged tourism transforms a holiday into a meaningful pilgrimage. England's living history bridges centuries, connecting us to shared humanity. England's story is not finished, it is written every day. Castles, cathedrals and villages are living parts of world heritage. Their survival depends on our curiosity and support. By visiting and sharing their stories, we help preserve them. We become active participants in conservation, ensuring treasures inspire future generations. I invite you to walk Roman walls, explore castles and listen to stories. Let England's history captivate your imagination and touch your heart. The past holds lessons and beauty, enriching our present. Subscribe to our journey, exploring the wonders of our planet. Protecting these stories protects a vital part of ourselves.